Happy birthday, Aquarius. I'm bringing you your birthday reading. So excited to be moving into Aquarius. It feels just a little bit more elevated to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. But I wanted to let you know that this upcoming new moon on January 24th is in Aquarius, so it will serve you well. It should be, whenever we have a new moon in our sign, it's a lot gentler for us. So you have that to look forward to. It is also about unexpected breakthroughs because Uranus is in the picture there somewhere. So there might be some surprising new breakthrough on the horizon for you here, Aquarius. I am pulling some oracle cards from the Enchanted Map. Let's see what we get for you, and then I'll get right into your birthday spread. See what we get. Wow. Okay. So two of them come out in reverse. Interesting, 44. The first one that comes up is card 31, Dry Desert. This is sort of a nod to the past. Maybe you've been in a dry desert. I will read out of the book for you. And your present energy here, Strength, 44. We are in a 4-year, 2022, and 2 is 4. So it's interesting that you get this in reverse. I will read that. And then the last card, which is more about your future, 35. 3 and 5 is 8. That's sort of about putting your head down and doing the work. And it says education, and that comes out in reverse as well. So we will look at those. First, we have card 31. And I'm just going to let you know right now that I am using QuickTime Player for the first time ever to see if I do a little bit better with the computer overheating. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. You get to be a guinea pig. I hope you'll consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video, even if my computer happens to blow up in the middle of it. If you're returning Aquarians, thank you. If you're a cross-watcher, great. This even applies to people who have their rising sign as Aquarius, because that's the face we show to the world. So, welcome all. Anyway, Dry Desert, it says, is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort you reach the oasis you're searching for. So this was a productive time the past year or so, this past year. Maybe things just didn't seem to come off as, in proportion to the amount of work you put toward it. And in a relationship, if you've been in a dry spell and you feel like, well, I know I'm working on it. I know I'm trying to communicate better. I know I'm trying to, like if you're single, I'm trying to get out there more. I'm being more social, and like nothing, crickets. That's what this energy feels like. If you're in a relationship, but perhaps you've been in separation and it's just been like you're in the desert, right? Water everywhere in the oasis, but not a drop to drink. So I kind of feel like that's been the energy of this past year. You're shifting to card 44 presently. And it's in the reverse, and it says, oh, wow, this is important. When you see the Strength card reversed, pay particular attention to your health, for this indicates that your body, mind, and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. Don't deplete yourself through overwork, as now is the time for building your stamina. And that's 4 and 44, you don't reduce that. That's a sacred number. It is about structures, foundations. This is a new year, a new you, Aquarius. It's, you're the first sign of this year to have a birthday. So it's exciting that it's also your time to reset yourself health-wise. So see that as a reset. A lot of us make our New Year's resolutions around our nutrition or our fitness, but I feel that this is telling you something different. This is saying let go of whatever robs you of your life force. Trust that something better will take its place. So take care of yourself, right? Be that Queen of Pentacles. I know that's not your, Pentacles isn't your sign, but it is about getting in that energy. And next we have education in reverse, 35. This is more leaning toward your future. Here we go. Stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. Well, this one feels a little different. It feels like it's more related to the dry desert, right? When you don't know, when you have nothing, you're putting everything all out there and nothing's coming back to you. Sometimes you fall into this energy of, well, I've done it all, I know it all, and now it's, why am I not getting any returns? Sometimes the best part of the journey is in the not knowing, right? Not having the answers, not having the education necessary to illuminate the path. And that's why this was in reverse, to tell you to really focus on strengthening your health, strengthening your will, strengthening your patience. Oh my God, that word, right? Okay. Whew. So I'm trying to orient myself to the new video player. I do see that my computer is still warm, but it's not like on fire as it would normally be. Gonna keep going. Hope I can continue this reading. Anyway, okay, so what we're doing here is the very first card is something to learn from last year. Whole deck is upside down. Something to learn from last year. There was some painful truth here. Is a card of Aquarius. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords. Something you need to let go of. We'll find out what that is. I'm just going to pull the cards 2 and 3. Wow, 4, 5, 6, and I am looking at a cheat sheet because I only do this once a month. And then in the extended, there's going to be a whole row of cards here, and I'll tell you what those are. You're going to get a card for your family, friendships, romantic relationships, your health, which I think we need to know, finances, career, and I'll look at travel. Some people like to know if there's anything coming up on the horizon. But for now, and then I'll clarify all of that as well. So it will be a full reading as you would get in a full spread. But this first card here is King of Swords. It is the energy of living up to a certain standard. This card is something from last year that you need to let go of. So this could represent a person if it is another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It can also represent an energy of needing to live your life a certain way with a certain measure of, this is very much a belief system, right? Living by a certain code. It could also be someone that's kept you restricted in terms of living by a certain code. So we'll take a look at that. Card number 2 represents the upcoming year in your life. There is the High Priestess. That's a lot of intuitive power. Card number 3 is something new to look forward to this year. We've got this 5 of Cups. Now that's regret. But if you look, right behind this person is the 2 of Cups. So this could be something to look forward to, as someone may have regret about walking away from you. If you are too focused on the past, we shall look at this and see if what you're looking forward to is a release of that energy. I do see that because this is something you need to explore, is some healing. The 4 of Swords is also about all the re's, you know, renew, renewing, relaxing, reviewing, reassessing, realigning. Okay, so that's what this card feels like to me. And then an important lesson you're going to learn this year is with regard to unconditional love. Empress shows up, divine feminine energy. And finally, card number 6, how can you be the best version of yourself? Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Trust, faith, wishes granted. This is another card of healing. This is you. This is Aquarian energy right here. Star, Aquarius. So I kind of feel you're coming toward me here in this reading twice. Once in what you need to let go of, and now what you need to do to be your highest and best self. So maybe what you need to let go of is all the rules and regs you live by. Maybe that sharper edge of yours needs to be softened. Let's see where we go. King of Swords, please. Might need to let go of somebody that wasn't playing fair. Wow. Oh, Aquarius. Yeah, see, you need to let go of this. In the past, I feel we have the 7 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the Tower. I kind of feel like there might have been a third-party situation here. This 7 of Swords is usually, it can be the liar, cheater, stealer. So you may be dealing with somebody who's coming across as though they live life in a very honorable way. They don't. They didn't. They haven't. They won't. So letting go of it, I almost feel like you don't need to worry about that because Spirit's taking care of that right now. And so if you, dear are the Aquarius watching this, and you know that there was somebody that was not on the level with you in one way or another, where you felt that there might have been someone else in the picture, yeah, it's time to let go of that. This King of Swords can be your energy cutting to the truth of the matter real quickly. It may also be whoever this person is has put on a very cold and detached energy. They could be, like I said, another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just in that energy of coming across, faking like they're the King of Swords, like they're high vibration, truth, honor, integrity, but they're not. They're not. That's all coming down. So yeah, is it something you need to let go of? I think you're receiving an assist from Spirit right now with that. High Priestess energy. This is the upcoming year in your life. Whoa. Knight of Cups. Someone is moving toward you with love this year. You are the High Priestess. It does mean that you're maybe going to pull back a bit, be a little less, do a little less talking and more observing. This is you in your highest vibration as the awakened priestess, why I named this channel, so that you're taking in everything as data. You're watching, you're surveying the scene, you're listening, you're taking everything in, you're intuiting, and you're using it all as data, and then you're connecting to your higher self, to your spiritual team before you take your next steps, right? That's the High Priestess. She also has a deep inner knowing. It's just like I know. And she doesn't have to talk about that. She just knows. She goes on a lot on her instinct and intuition. Well, what's going to come in from that is someone moving toward you with love. The next card out, Judgment. This is twin flame energy right here. I say it's like being called to a connection. So if you are not dealing with someone that you feel was your twin, or if you feel like whoever this was that you need to let go of, that didn't play you right, this could also mean that there is a period of forgiveness, that you reconcile, that this person finally moves toward you with love. But what I'm feeling here is I'm feeling that whatever this is, whoever, let me correct myself, whoever this is coming toward you with love in the future, this is what this year is about for you, you will feel called to the connection. You will rely very heavily on your intuition, your own inner knowing, for whether it's the right connection for you. That's what this upcoming year is about. Something you need to look forward to this year is probably letting go of regret. 5 of Cups, dear Aquarius, 5 of Cups. Yes. Endings and new beginnings. There you have it. The world comes out. That is Aquarius and Capricorn. You are here now several times in your own reading. This is the one that's really powerful to me. So I do feel like endings and new beginnings. Yes, this ending brings you, I feel like that's what you have to look forward to, is releasing the regrets of the past. Whatever this is, and that there's going to be regret there. Yes, you're going to give that a chapter, an end date. Endings and new beginnings, because this is what you're all in for in 2020. 9 of Cups, very happy energy, joyous, joyful, and yet like emotionally balanced is what I feel. Wow. Card number 4, something you need to explore, maybe meditation, 4 of Swords. No, I do feel it's healing, taking some control of your own destiny here. Wow. This is powerful here. This is 4 of Swords. Now remember, card number 4 is something you need to explore. Some new energy you need to explore. And it's coming up. 4 of Swords. See how solitary this person is really sort of pulled back, is exploring their feelings, exploring, taking time out for themselves to heal, gaining a sense of control. This is also divine masculine energy, so it may be that some healing needs to take place with regard to a divine masculine. This is the card of Aries, and I'm only saying that because I'm seeing divine feminine right here in the Empress. And I do these readings, and if twin flame comes up, it comes up. I don't force that. And then it's got this fate, destiny, wheel of fortune. So sort of taking control over your destiny. And you can do that because we all have free will here. So yeah, if something is destined, what I'm saying is not that we can outsmart the universe. We can't. Not that we can outsmart spirit. We can't. But we can take time out to heal what needs to be healed, so we have more personal control in the 3D as destiny unfolds. Does that make sense? That's what I'm really feeling. On the bottom of the deck, I was just getting a message like, I'm not done here, I'm not done here. And I just figured, okay, the bottom of the deck is the unconscious motivation. What you don't know is underlying all this activity here. So yeah, reflect on what this means to you. Reflect on what this means. You're going to enjoy this 9 of Cups, but there's something more for you. So you need to take control of your life, right? Your health here. Remember, there was strength. The strength card came out in reverse, was about taking care of your health. So you definitely need to, I'm really trying to adjust to quick time. Everything's reversed from how I normally see it on my screen. So I'm all backwards. So you need to sort of take some control over your life here in the 3D as destiny begins to unfold. This can also represent, and it is with regard to this 10 of Cups, it can also represent that, you need to heal so that this divine masculine can come in. The wheel of fortune is about forward motion. And here we have the 10 of Cups. So that's the underlying motivation there. And then the Empress energy. Isn't this beautiful? I love this card. She's just laying back there, open to what's new, unconditional love. ruled by Venus. This is an important lesson you're going to learn this year, Aquarius. Whoa. Oh my God. Here we go. Yes, a choice will be made. This is the Lover's card underneath. So an important lesson you're going to learn is how to start small. Unconditional love. If you come from unconditional love and you start small, small message of stability, small, this is a fresh start. It can be a fresh start card, Page of Pentacles here. And then it can just explode into Ten of Pentacles. That's the life we're all working so hard to build, to attain, to achieve. And here it kind of goes from 0 to 60. And this is the lesson you're going to learn, is when you come from unconditional love, when you allow things, right? Don't force, allow things. I feel like that's what this message is. Get into that more meditative, allowing, receptive state. Same thing with High Priestess. Pull back into your intuition, into your higher self. Less force, more allowing. More yin, less yang, right? Divine Masculine can take care of Divine Masculine self. Now, you may be the Divine Masculine, if that's the case, in the connection that you're in presently, that's fine. Then it's saying you do have to release the control. Get your hand off the red button there. Let things unfold organically for you here, Aquarius. Start small, because from small gestures and fresh starts can come happily ever after. Here we do have 10 of Cups, which is the happily ever after, but this feels pretty happily ever after to me. It's just on a different level. And a choice will be made for how you want to proceed. And then we shift into the how can you be the best version of yourself this year. I don't know how you can be much better than showing up in your own reading. Star energy, trust, faith, hope. Yes, get out of the scarcity, the mindset, get out of that feeling of loss. Let what ends end. Here's that card, that 8. Where was it? 35, 3 and 5 is 8, right? Doing the work, putting your head down, doing the work. So I do feel like you may use work as a distraction here, Aquarius. I'm just saying, but how can you be the best version of yourself? This is a card of healing. So heal your abandonment issues, because you've got some abandonment issues here. You have everything you need to attract the life you want. That's the 9 of Pentacles. This is a card of a single person. So you may need to be out there on your own a bit longer if you're already on your own. If you're newly on your own because something went sideways here, you need to let it go and go back to your independent life. Yes, stick a fork in it. Whatever that was is done. Close that chapter. That's how you can be the best version of yourself. Don't keep the door even cracked open. Put your head down and do whatever work is required to bring this about. Allow this healing time. I do feel that star energy is about healing for you. And when I say healing, I mean go through the phases and stages of grief if that's what we have here. This does not feel good to me. This does not feel good to me. This is what you're letting go of here, Aquarius. In this, and you know, in this reading, the King of Swords doesn't even feel good to me. It feels like a front. A cold, detached front. Let it go. Don't even leave a crack in the door. Close it all the way. That's how you can be the best version of yourself. But I'm feeling almost like I'm trying to learn how to see everything backwards. I do feel like this Emperor here is about taking control in your own life and sort of then letting go of the wheel on the, in terms of the outcome. In terms of the outcome. Put your head down, do the work you need to do. to understand yourself better, to heal, to learn from the lessons of the past, because this is what you really want. That's the unconscious motivation here. And this is what you really want. Lover's energy. You want to choose and you want to be chosen. A choice will need to be made. And I do feel like you will be coming from unconditional love if you can get in that headspace. That's the lesson you're here to learn, is that yes, you can start small and grow big, 0 to 60, if you're just coming from unconditional love. And start with love of self. Choose you first. Yes, this is the card called the Lovers and the card of Gemini, but it's about choosing you first. You choose yourself first and everything else will follow. But you do have to heal from this abandonment or some lack or scarcity mindset. Depend on yourself a little bit more. You've got everything you need. Let this chapter end, whatever that was. The best version of yourself is through hard work, dedication, learning the lessons, right? Getting the memo, and then on you go. So if this feels good to you and you want to follow the rest of your solar return reading, I will come back. The link to the extended is below, and we will go through, as I said, families, friendships, romantic relationships, your health, your finances, your career, and any hint toward travel, and all of that will be clarified, and it may even help us understand some of this better. Okie dokie. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in a future reading. Bye.